Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another vlog. Welcome to another budgeting video. My name is stephanietshar. I am 37 years old. I live in Michigan. I am a single mother. And right now, my son and I are living with my parents. We just moved back in here 4 months ago, about at the end of July. It is now the beginning of December. I am using a different device to do this time, and it's like I've never used a computer before in my life, even though it's just a Dell laptop versus a Google Chromebook. There really should not be that big of a difference, but that's okay. All right, so I'm trying to share my screen. Let's see. I probably should have figured this out before I started recording. Yeah, I should have. Let me pause it. Okay, that didn't take that long, but here we are. Ooh, we're actually going to do this last. So let's go back to November. We're going to look at our November spreadsheet. So for those of you who don't know, if this is your first video of mine or first budgeting video, I have been budgeting since August of 2023. That was the first month that I actually tracked everything that I made and spent, and I quickly became obsessed. I love the spreadsheet that I use. I did not create it. It is from Etsy, and I always link it below. This is only my second time doing this type of video on YouTube. Historically, I have been doing budgeting episodes on my podcast. My podcast is called Thank You for Laughing. You can follow it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the things. I've actually kind of stepped away from it since starting this YouTube channel, or I guess restarting it in April of this year, 2024. So, yeah, lots of changes. But anyway, I love budgeting, and I love that this spreadsheet makes it pretty, and I get zero dollars. I get nothing from recommending it to you. I'm just showing you what I use. I'm linking to it. It's on Etsy, and there's nothing in it for me. I just love it. And I think you guys should use it. My month to month one that I'm going to show you at the end, I created that myself. If you want a copy of that for free, just comment, DM me. Can you DM on YouTube? I'm old. Sorry, guys, but I don't think you can. So yeah, I guess comment or DM me on Instagram at Own Your Bold. You can follow me on everything at Own Your Bold. So, we are just going to dive right into it. I don't want to talk too long and make you skip out of this video because you're bored. So, let's just do this thing. So, this is my November budget. So, we're going to go through everything that I made and spent. And then we're going to go through my month to month tracker because that kind of compares and contrasts the different months and the different categories all together. So you can just see it all right in front of you laid out on one sheet. And then we're also going to look at my December budget that I already kind of pretty much put all together. I shouldn't even say kind of. I'm pretty sure that I finished it, but we'll check the month to month one. We're going to finish that together. So this is November, and I always start with the fun stuff, the funnest part, which is obviously making money. And seeing that number grow is always a good thing. So these are all of my different streams of income, and sometimes they change month by month, but these four items never change, or at least I don't plan on them changing anytime soon. So we have SSI, that is for my son's expenses. That is disability because he has a disability. So that is SSI that we get every month. This is my full-time job income. This is my part-time job income. And then this is, I am a virtual assistant for one client right now. And then this number will probably increase a little bit as she gains traction. I start posting more and doing more things for her. We're just starting out small because this is her first time working with me. She's a small business owner, and we're starting with 4 hours a month at $50 an hour. So it comes out to be $200. So this is what I expect to receive in my bank account every month. And then this is what I actually received. So this was a pretty high month for me. I'm pretty excited about it. I planned on bringing in $3,806.12, but I actually brought in $6,466.13. So I'm pretty proud of that. One of the things that kind of made this month different is I did receive a bonus from my part-time job, which is writing for two magazines and being the content coordinator. Well, writing is part of it. And I did get a little bonus because I brought on an advertiser. And when I bring on advertisers, I get a bonus from my publisher. Bringing on advertisers is not part of my job description. It's not something that I normally do, but if I happen to bring someone on, I do get that bonus. It's not something I have to do or that I'm, really pushing for, but it's a nice little bonus and I will definitely take that. And then I did actually receive two SSI payments because when the first falls on a weekend, I get paid the day before. And we did actually have a long holiday weekend. And same with the magazine gig. So it just kind of depends on how the month rolls. But if let's say I get paid on the first, so like I got paid on November 1st, the regular monthly payment, but then my December 1st payment came early. I actually got that, I want to say, on the 29th. So yeah, so that's why this month is a little higher. And so next month is probably not, I didn't look to see if January 1st is, well, I guess January 1st is a holiday. So yeah, I will be getting paid early this month as well. So actually, yeah, we will see this payment at the end of this month. So that's pretty exciting. Okay. And then I did get some Mary Kay sales. And then this is for my health coaching business. Like all of this is kind of supplemental income, side income, extra. And I did get some Christmas money. So that's why it's under the gift category. And then miscellaneous is just what it is. It's miscellaneous. So that could be anywhere from doing surveys to selling stuff I already own, like selling stuff used, um, all different kinds of things, just random stuff. And so I kind of just throw it all in there. It's just easier that way. And that's that. So, if I get a bonus money for like opening a checking account or signing up for an app and I get like an extra $25 or like whatever it is, that's going to go in there. Okay. So, this is what was left to spend at the end of November. Today is December 3rd, by the way, and I'm probably going to upload this immediately after I record it. So it's pretty much like in real time. But so yeah, $845.71 is what I had left at the end of the month after all my bills are paid and everything like that. And then this kind of shows where my money went. And so this includes everything, not just like daily living expenses, but it can include debt payments, it could include bills, it could include like this is where my money went overall out of all of the categories. Okay. But something that I like to do on my month to month tracker is look at the top four expense categories, as in daily living expenses, and I'll show you what that looks like. But I like to look at, or I guess I include bills too, but I don't include debt in that because I am paying a lot towards debt right now, like over $1,000 a month is what I'm trying to do. So, debt is usually going to be at the top at this point because my rent and my bills are so low. And normally it would be rent would be number one, but so I do like to look at those top four spending categories minus the debt because I think it's more of a true picture of what I'm spending my money on, because debt's like debt's boring and it's something that just like has to be done. Like I guess I'm choosing to do it, but I'm not really choosing to do it. It's not like I'm happy to do it. So I'm happy to get rid of it though. But yeah, so there are a lot of loans on here, but then like travel's number two. I did buy a plane ticket this month. I'm getting ready to go to New York this weekend. So there's travel expenses involved. This number is probably going to be at least this or higher after this New York trip. So just be prepared for that for next month. But yeah, you can kind of see like where everything's going, and that gives you like a big picture of that. So we are going to look at our expenses. And sorry, I'm burping a little bit. I'm drinking a root beer. So, cheers if you're having a fun drink while you're watching this. And I really encourage you guys to like get out your laptop, get out your journal, get out your planner. get out your trackers, whatever you use, like get out your budgeting stuff while you're watching this, because for me, it's really, really motivating when I put on a video and I'm working on the same thing or similar things as the person in the video. It's almost like having a partner or a buddy doing it with you. So I really like that. I find it really motivating. Maybe you're already doing that, and that's why you hopped on here. Okay, so these are the living expenses that I was talking about. So obviously we have food, got to have food in life. And I spent almost $100 more than I thought I would. This is for me and my son. And given the fact that most Americans are spending at least $500 a month per person on groceries right now, I think spending 300 between the two of us is pretty damn good. So I'm still proud of that, even though it was over my goal, but that's food. Social life, I did spend a little extra there. It's the holidays, having fun. Car gas was like right on the money, literally. So was medical. That's so satisfying when that happens. And it's very rare because life is unpredictable as much as we try to plan for it. So car gas was just about that $200. Household, I did spend more. Apparel spent more. Beauty spent a lot more. Again, I'm going on a trip, y'all. So I've been getting ready for that. And then education. Oh, yeah, this is a funny story. So I graduated, or I thought I graduated in May of this year. I finished school in January. I finished my master's, my MBA. And I actually finished my classes in January. I walked the stage in May. And then like months later, I'm like, where's my diploma? And I guess I never paid like this random $150 fee to like actually graduate. There's like a specific form and everything. Anyway, it's so funny. I haven't even opened it. I got my diploma in the mail finally, and I haven't even opened it. But yeah, it's a pretty expensive piece of paper. Um, Gift, I expected to spend a lot more with the holidays coming. And I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I've only spent $180.78 because I shop for both my parents, both of my siblings, my brother's wife, aka my sister-in-law. So I guess she's like a sibling, and then my son, and now I have a boyfriend. So it's 7 people. And both of my siblings, my brother and my non-binary sibling, Boyd, both of them, their birthdays are also in December. And my best friend's birthday is in December. That's who I'm visiting this weekend. So I was planning on spending like $30 to $60 a person, like depending on if it was their birthday or not. Like I was pretty much going to spend like $30 a person and then like an extra $30 for those whose birthday it was. And I'm just really proud of myself for not spending too much because I love to spend money on other people. I love shopping for other people because it doesn't feel as guilty as when you're shopping for yourself. But if you're shopping for others, you're like, it's for other people. It's okay. And I just love picking out like fun things and things that remind me of the person. I love being out and about and just like noticing something and getting excited about it. But yeah, so that's all I spent for gift this month. And I do still need to get a couple more things for my son. And I was thinking about getting something for my boyfriend's mom as well, especially because she has been in the hospital and it's been kind of a hard time for their family. So, well, it has been a hard time, not kind of. So, I was thinking of getting her something too. But anyways, it's not going to add up to that 500, and I'm really excited about that. It's very rare that I'm under any of these expecteds. Pet expected 40, actual 0. I am pretty good about buying the cats litter and food and treats in bulk. So like once in a while you'll see like a bigger number here, but most of the time you're not going to see anything. So I should probably get better at like adjusting that number month to month. Self-development $10. I think that might have been a book. I'm not sure. Although I do have a book category too, so I don't know. Travel, again, we already talked about that. Tray, that was just over, which is nice. Business supplies, I spent over double that. I do love my business supplies. They're like school supplies, it's fun. Random, don't know what that was. It's random. Fees, so this is like transfer fees, overdraft fees, withdrawal fees, late fees, stuff like that, which wasn't wasn't too bad. Wasn't too much over. Work meetings. Apparently I had a work meeting. Don't remember it. Um, oh, this was, yeah. So at work, we as in the admin team in our department, so not like the actual like maintenance guys and stuff like that, but like those of us who like the secretaries and like the manager and the director and stuff, we all pitch in money for cake every 6 months. And then every month we get one cake for everybody who has a birthday that month, and everyone gets cake. So it's kind of a fun little thing. So that's what that was. Car maintenance. Don't know what that was. Reconciliation. This is if my numbers don't match at the end of the month and I need to even them out and I need to like add or take away something. Which I don't think I had to do that at all this month, which is great. Yeah. So this is like reconciliation if I have to make the final number lower, like what's left over at the end of the month. And then this is reconciliation if I have to make it higher. So I'm really proud of myself for not having to do that at all. That's really rare too. Lots to be proud of this month. Okay, so we have books. Okay, that was a little high. We'll just keep going. We'll just skip past that. Music zero, content zero, thumbtack leads. I'm just gonna take this out because I don't even try to do that anymore. Okay. Bills. This was my phone bill. My phone bill was really high this month because I don't think I paid it the month before. So I was basically paying for 2 months, but it should be around 120. And I literally called them like every 2 months to try to lower my bill because that's so fucking expensive for one phone and one iPad that doesn't even work right now. So I call them every month, AT&T. And every month I'm like, I'm going to switch to Mint or something else. And I never do. So there's my story. Kindle Unlimited, $11.99 a month. Project Broadcast. This is how I do like my mass text for one of my side hustles. Calendly 12. Although I think I'm gonna cancel that because I don't really use it that much. Yeah, so this is like a gas bill, which I am very fortunate and I don't have to pay that. That is included in my rent. Internet is included in my rent. Electricity is included in my rent. So, and then my rent is only $300. And again, it's because we live with my parents. Don't be jealous. I'm not like living in a huge house by myself. So, yeah, there's that. But I am very grateful for the financial security at the moment. It's great. Zoom 26.95, iCloud storage 9.99, Avola app, that's like a money app. I don't have Amazon Prime anymore. I don't have a gym anymore. Netflix 6.99. I keep like I paused it and then like the next day it unpaused. So I don't know how it like unpaused itself, but it wasn't supposed to do that. Dave app. I think I canceled that, but I don't know. Google One. This is another storage thing, 199. All of these are Dunzo, Albert app, Instant Ink. This is like my instant, like my printer ink replenishes every month automatically. It's like connected to HP somehow. Spotify. I'm on my boyfriend's premium now. Canva, yes. Empower ChatGPT. I am paying for ChatGPT now because I was honestly just sick of it yelling at me because maybe I use it too much, which I need to stop because I know it's bad for the environment. Bridget app. I don't know if I saw that. Oakland Press. Oakland Press, I signed up for basically because of the magazine job, because then I can see what other people are reporting on and be like, hey, what's going on in the world? Dash Pass 999. I need to cancel that too. Dropbox 1271. So bills were a little high this month. They were like almost double. I really need to get rid of some of these apps again. I do that like every probably like 6 months or so. I will go through all my apps and like unsubscribe from all of them. And eventually I end up subscribing to all of them again, apparently. So yeah. Savings tracker. I saved $5. I know, we're all really happy for me. Debt payments. For debt, like I said, I've been spending a lot. Holy mackerel, look at that. Yeah, I cannot wait for this to be done. I am like so over debt sucking up so much of my money. And I know that I don't have to pay this much, but I'm just sick of it and I want it to be done faster. So it's going to be a little more painful, quick and painful instead of slow and a little less painful. But I just really want to be debt free. Like next year might be the year 2025, you guys. Hold me to it. Okay. And these are all of my lovely expenses. There they are. Or not, well, not just expenses, bills, and debts or debt. And then we are going to get out of this. And nope, I don't want to do that. The Zoom thing is up there and it's tripping me up. Can I exit out of this? See. Oh, you guys can see that. Duh. Yeah. So as you can see, the Zoom thing is up there and it's tripping me up. Actually, I don't know if you can see that part, but anyways, there's like a menu and it's blocking these tabs, but I don't want to. If I exit out of this, is it going to stop recording? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm going to stop now. So, December. December so far, as you can see, we've already brought in $86.25 of income. Awesome. I'm also getting paid this week in 2 days. The day that I leave for New York, I'm getting paid. Like, could I have planned that better? I don't think so. Expenses and bills so far this month have been $342.92. Of course, 300 of that was from or for rent. Debt payments so far only $25. Sweet. Okay, so I'll show you guys the rest of it. And we'll make any edits that need to be made. Okay. So yeah, at the end of November, I had $845.71 left. So, okay, I need to move. I should have done this a long time ago. I need to move like the box of my face because I keep looking at myself and then I'm not looking at you guys. Okay. Hopefully that'll work better. So yeah, 845.71. So I put that here because that's the rollover from last month. Okay. And then, and this is all actual, this is expected. So this is just a little summary as it says. So that's the rollover from last month. I guess I should fill this out. My rollover that I would like to have for December at the end of the month is I always try to have at least $1,000 at the end of the month. Let's do 1,200. Let's dream big. Okay. So so these are my goals for the end of the month for what I want to have left over. This is where we're at right now. Okay. So there is that. Income summary, pretty much the same as always. Left to spend right now. This is how much I have to spend right now, $564.04. And then tomorrow my check will be about 1,000. So it'll be like 1,500, which is fabulous. This is where my money went so far. My transactions so far. I do have a few that I still need to add on there. And then here's that $25. I believe it was a credit card payment. Yep. And then, yeah, I already took a bunch of this stuff out, but let's see if there's anything else. I'm gonna up this just in case I end up having to replenish their stuff this month. And then social life, I do have a dinner coming up with a friend. I'm just gonna put 40. Car gas, we'll do 225 just to be safe. Everything else should be good. Well, we'll do 50 for apparel just in case I go shopping in New York. Okay. And then I'm going to put like maybe 50 because I'm like already done with the gifts. So I'm changing that. Travel is going to be higher. I'm going to change that to like 1,000. See, it's so fun. It's like a game. Trey, I'm usually over with Trey, so we'll do 250. And obviously, like I spend more than this on him to feed him, to clothe him, all of that. This is stuff that's specific to him, like going to McDonald's, going to Chuck E. Cheese, going to the arcade, needing to buy school pictures, field trips, whatever, like things that are specifically to him that are, everything else. Um, business supplies, I don't really need anything per se. Random books. I mean, I should probably spend less on books. Let's face it, I have enough, more than enough. Okay. And then, is there anything I need to change over here? Patreon. I haven't had Patreon in a while. Delete that. Okay. I don't know which of these I still have. Isn't that terrible? I need to go back through my debt again. I need to do like a whole debt episode because I feel like that's going to motivate me. Like, I just get so stressed about it. I don't even want to look at it. And I just let the payments come out. And I'm just like, just take them and get out of my face, you know? Okay. And I obviously want to save more than I'm saving here. Okay. Where are we at with? Okay. So the total expected leftover now is 705. I'm going to update this. I'm gonna put 450. I don't know why, but that number just feels good. Okay. It's gonna be great, guys. I'm super excited for December. So you can kind of see now where we want to be at the end of this month. We want to have 1,200 to roll over. We want to have, which actually 1,200 plus the 260 left over, that's 1,460. So actually we'll have 1,460 left over at the end of the month, almost $1,500. That's fucking amazing. Total income, $3,806.12. Expenses, $2,155. Bills, $439.98. Debt, 1,691.14, and savings 460. I realized as I'm speaking that I did this wrong because this is what we're expecting for the next month, right? No. This is what we were expecting for from last month to this month, and it's actually this. Okay, I'm confused. It's fine. We're still going to have a great month, even if we have $260 left, but we are going to have something in savings. So that's a win. All right. So let's try to exit out of this. If this menu stops popping up, you can stop now. Let me move you, aka me, and then exit you. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, so, oh shoot, I should have left the November up. Okay, whatever. You guys can help me. Okay. All right, so first income. So let's go back to November and grab the income. Come on. Move menu. I'm telling you, they really need to change this menu thing. I might have to do this. Okay. No, no, no. This is all messed up. Okay. All right. No, that's not what I wanted either. Okay, hold on, people. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, this I think I should leave up because I'm worried about it. Okay. Okay, get back up. All right. Income right there. 6466613. 6466613. Then we need to go to expenses 266686. 2666. Bills. Not happy about the bills. We need to change that for sure. We need to do an episode on lowering your rent, not your rent, but that too. We need to do an episode on lowering your debt and your bills, debt payments and bill payments. Okay. $759.15. 759.15. Oh no, not the menu again. No, go away. Go away. Okay. 759.15. And then we have debt is 317628. 317628. Never again will I see that big of a number under debt. I'm not doing that again. Think about all the money I would have had for New York. I know that's what I'm thinking about. Isn't that terrible? And then $5 in savings. I know. I'm a shitty person, okay? Do as I say, not as I do. I'm just kidding. I love myself. And then the top 4 categories. Travel, rent, food, and mobile. Ew, I don't like that. We'll do beauty instead. Travel, rent, food, beauty. And yes, I know the background on this computer is still like the ugly stock photos, but I haven't changed it yet. Okay. All right. So there's that. Isn't she lovely? All right. Comment, isn't she lovely if you made it this far in this video, because I feel like probably no one is going to watch something this far of me just sitting here talking about my own money. Okay. So there is that. You're almost to the end of the year. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Look, we're almost to our Q4 totals, our 2024 totals. I need to move my face again so I'm not looking down at myself instead of at you. I got to move it to the top right below the camera. Boom. There we go. But yeah, I'm so excited for like an end of the year budget wrap up. It's going to be so delicious. I cannot wait to do it. So excited. Okay. So we have 1 month left for all of that. And then, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to make, what is that? $22,000 in a month, less than a month now. That's not going to happen. But I will say, this is the exciting part, is this is actually more than I made last year. And my goal for 2024, my income goal was to make double what I made in 2023. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I believe it was around 57,000 that I made in 2023. And as of now, we're at $63,651.88 in 2024. And we have a month to go still. So I'm gonna predict because my monthly average, as you can see, is about 5,000, 5,300. I mean, we could make it to 70 grand. We could make it to 70 grand. It would be a stretch, a huge stretch, but that would be cool. But I'm guessing it's going to be more like 67, 68 around there, which is fine. It's still better than last year. We're still getting better every day. And that's what we want to see here. Okay. Positive, positive, positive. So, yes, my original goal was 85,500. And then my monthly average as of now is $5,304.32. The national average is 4,000. So I'm still above average, which is crazy to me because I don't feel like I make that much. Um, and then percent of income. Oh, that's for it doesn't really matter for these two rows, columns, whatever. Okay. So yeah, so this expenses. Yeah. So let me minimize this a little bit because it's like I can't read you. Is that too small now? Okay. So yeah, expenses. My average is about 2,000, right on the money with the goal. And this is my percentage of income. This is the national average. Okay, so my expenses are $500 more than the national average. And my goal is for it to be 30% of my income. Right now, it's almost 40. So, got to work on that. This is bills. So, for bills, yeah, I'm going to make this smaller because I can't stand going up and down like that. Okay. Oh, go away. Bills. So, bills. Oh my gosh, it's down here, you guys. Seriously, I need help. Um, so bills. My goal was 34,200. This is my total so far, like way less than my goal. That's awesome. My percentage of income for this is 27%. My goal was 40%. The national average is 4,500. I spend 3,000 less per month than the average American right now for my bills. Did I say expenses? Bills. So that is amazing because this is rent, utilities, phone bill, internet, subscriptions, anything to like keep the house running and the lights on. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Debt payments. My total so far is about 20,000. My goal was 17,000. I'm over that goal. Um, my average that I spend on debt is 1669. The national average is 1050. So I'm above average in that. Not super happy about that, but at the same time, like, does that just mean that I'm paying it off more and faster? Maybe. And my goal is to have it be 20% of my income right now. It's about 31, 32. So we want to lower our expenses, lower our debt, and we definitely want to raise our savings. So this is literally my total for the entire year that I saved, $130.65. I know it's terrible. I admit it. My goal was $8,550. My average is like $11 a month. The national average is $263 a month. Honestly, like that's still not that much. So I don't feel that bad. Percentage of income right now, it's 0.21. My goal was to have it be 10%. So have some things to work on. The national average that people have left over at the end of the month is $750. My average right now is $816.36. My goal was 24,000 and right now it's 10,000. So I'm less than halfway to my goal, but my average is still higher than the national average. So, I mean, I'm definitely doing well in some areas, not so well in other areas. And obviously, like, I don't have to be just like everybody else, but I always think averages are kind of a good gauge with like how you're doing comparatively. And usually it makes me feel better about my situation. Um, and then this was another thing that I like to look at. So my hourly average income, and I want to say I might have to go back and look and watch my last episode, but I want to say that I base this off of 55 hours a week. Is that what I'm basing it off of? 2860. So 2860 hours a year. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's based on 55 hours a week because that's pretty much what I work between everything that I do. So my hourly average is $22.26. The national hourly is $35.36. The Michigan hourly is $21.68. So I am pretty much on par with the Michigan hourly rate. And that is it. I'm losing my voice. My throat is dry. So I'm going to get going. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really, really helps me out. Thank you so much for being here and listening. And make sure that you comment below. Let me know what you took away from this episode, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, what you want to learn about, and let's crush our money goals together. I'm so excited for the end of the year, for end of year wrap up. And I can't wait to set goals for 2025 with you guys. So I will see you next time. I love you so much. Have a good night. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All of those things. Bye.